Starting my speech in 3, 2, 1. I stand before you as the first speaker of the proposition. This House supports a permanent move to online tertiary education. We believe that online tertiary education should become the primary format of higher education, not just a temporary solution or a complementary tool. Why? Online education provides universal access, develops 21st century skills, and prepares students for a digital and interconnected world. It is cost-effective, scalable, and future-ready. This is not a theoretical ideal. This is already happening successfully around the world. Before we state our arguments, allow us to explain some definitions regarding this motion. First, tertiary education refers to post-secondary education encompassing universities, colleges, and vocational institutions. Second, a permanent move in this motion is a long-term, system-wide shift where online education becomes the default mode of instruction. And thirdly, online education refers to teaching and learning delivered digitally through virtual platforms such as Zoom, Google Classroom, Moodle, and university portals. Now, on to our three arguments. First, online education ensures universal access to higher education. Online tertiary education removes long-standing barriers that prevent many from attending university. Traditional education limits opportunities to those who can afford tuition, relocation, transportation, and time away from work and family. In contrast, online learning offers flexibility and affordability, allowing everyone anywhere to learn. Consider the University of People, a fully online tuition-free accredited university based in the US. It serves over 100,000 students from various countries, including those in war-torn and remote regions. Its graduates work at global companies like Amazon and Microsoft. This proves that online learning can be affordable, inclusive, and career relevant. Indonesia even has its own success story. Universitas Terbuka has delivered fully online and distance education to more than 300,000 active students annually, including those in remote provinces like Papua and Kalimantan, as well as Indonesians abroad such as migrant workers in Hong Kong. Students earn full degrees without leaving their hometowns or jobs. That's real access in real time. When people are able to access education, they will develop critical thinking, problem solving, digital literacy, and global awareness, essential components to the 21st century skill set. This proves that online education is already breaking down structural inequalities and ensuring that everyone, regardless of backgrounds, can access and complete tertiary education. That is why this system should not just continue, it should become permanent. Second, online education builds real-world skills for the digital economy. Online learning trains students in the exact skills demanded by today's job market. Workplaces today are digital, remote, and globally connected. Employers expect graduates to be proficient in online communication, independent time management, tech platforms, and virtual collaboration. They are now core job requirements. A student studying online is exposed to multiple platforms from learning management systems like Moodle or Canvas to collaboration tools like Google Docs, Microsoft Teams, and even designed or data platforms depending on their field. They're required to manage deadlines, communicate, and problem solve without direct supervision. These are the exact soft and technical skills needed in modern workplaces, especially as remote and hybrid work becomes the global norm. Self-management, digital fluency, remote collaboration, and online creativity are listed as top skills employers want. These are exactly the skills students develop naturally through online education because the learning process itself requires them. Traditional classrooms might teach content, but online education teaches how to thrive in a connected world. This aligns directly with 21st century education goals, which are communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity, along with information and media literacy. So, if we're serious about preparing students to not just for degrees, but for jobs and impact, then online tertiary education is the smartest path forward, and it must be made permanent. Thirdly, online education is cost-effective, flexible, and scalable. A permanent move to online learning is financially sustainable for both students and institutions while reaching more people at once. Physical campuses require huge costs: buildings, dorms, electricity, commuting, and maintenance. This cost limits capacity. Online learning eliminates most of this burden. During the COVID-19 pandemic, India's Indira Gandhi National Open University, one of the largest open universities in the world, successfully shifted over 3 million students to fully online system using a mix of recorded lectures, online forums, and mobile learning. While many traditional institutions shut down, this institution continue delivering education seamlessly, proving that online systems are not only scalable but resilient even in developing countries. Governments and institutions today need models that are adaptive, inclusive, and economically efficient. Online tertiary education checks all three boxes. If we want an education system that won't collapse during crisis and can serve millions affordably, then online model is future and the present. This house supports a permanent move to online tertiary education because it is not just possible, it is already working and it is the best way forward. It ensures universal access with real examples from global institutions. It prepares students for real-world careers by building essential digital and 21st century skills. It's cost-effective, flexible, and scalable for a changing global world. Education should not just be defined by who can afford to move or attend in person. It should be defined by who is ready to learn. Online tertiary education makes that possible. So let's not hold on to outdated system. Let's embrace an education model that's more inclusive, more relevant, and more future focused. Thank you.